the idea with this rant or whatever it is I've been saying I'm gonna do a podcast for the last 10, 15 years. And every time it's always this and that, or I'm gonna wait till I get this money, and I'm gonna wait till I build this, and I'm gonna do that, and then life happens. And then it hits you, and it slams you, and the waves eat you, and then sometimes you're in the middle of the fucking ocean, and you're like, what the fuck just happened? Like, what the fuck just happened? Like, how did it, like you don't even understand where you at. And to me, this morning, I was living in a totally different timeline. I was like beating myself up. And then all of a sudden, I was like, yo, I figured it out. And it says like, this is why I did that. And I'm like, fuck, bro, I'm never going back. But we always say that, right? When you fucking wake up or you have this, and you're like, yo, I'm never going back. I'm never gonna go back. And then we all go back in that timeline, or beating ourselves up, or not giving us the juice that we need to be the best we can be. And then there's some dude coming by. But I want to keep it going, so I'm gonna start walking this way. So fuck, I don't want to end it here, but maybe the guy needs to hear it too. Maybe not, or maybe I'll let him pass. So I've been wanting to do the podcast forever, and I was like, nah. And then this is gonna be the first fucking thing I put out. It's even cut, right? It's not even finished. But I feel like in this moment, it's not supposed to be continued, because this dude needs to pass by. And that's one of those things too, is we as people feel like would be in a much better state if we understand when to share a thing with a person. Your family, your wife, your kids, your best friend, it doesn't matter who it is. Even if you want to tell them something, even you're so full of it, like, yo, you can't wait to tell them something, and you come in the house or you come outside and you meet them, and you don't read the situation, right? You don't read the space. You just don't feel it. And maybe your friend is having a fucking bad day, right? Or something crazy even happier to your friend, and they didn't tell you, and you're there to come and fucking tell them the news, so happy. And without even reading the room or the space, you go and you say these news to your friend that's having, let's say, a horrible day. And your friend is almost like wants to be happy for you, but they're in that moment, they're going through whatever they're going through, and they can't. It wasn't the moment to share that. And it's so easy, I feel like, for us to see, if we want to, right? When we can say something, whatever it is, there's a moment for it. Just because you didn't tell them in that one moment doesn't mean you're not going to tell them when the moment is better, more receptive for everything, so you could both enjoy it. And if your friend is down, then I'm not even going to say anything about my news. I'm be like, yo, it was good, or not say anything, or give them a hug, or whatever you're going to do with your friend. It's important, the timing. And it's so easy to read it, to feel it, but goes back to the thing, you got to be connected to yourself to do that, right? Every conscious decision that you made, move, it's going to bring you to that same reality. If you keep doing unconscious things, every time I talk with my friends or whoever it is, when I ask them, yo, why'd you do that? Like, yo, why did you do that? If it has something to do with me, or if it doesn't have it, I always ask why? And I don't even know. Sometimes I ask, I don't even know what's going to happen. I don't even know why I'm asking the question, but I know that in fact, the conversation, the universe, whatever's pointing that way, wants us to go that way. You could say, I don't want to answer the question, or whatever. I'm getting off point right now. So back to the podcast, I was saying, I'll do it this time. And like the cliche, it's never going to be the perfect time to fucking do it. I wanted that. The big thing that was a couple of months ago that I didn't do it. I had the gear, I had the camera, I had everything. I had this guy do everything. Show me how to do the audio so I don't have to call nobody. And I looked in the mirror, and I was like, yo, I'm fat. Like, yo, bro, you're fat. And I'm here not thinking, I know. I tell people about nutrition, about fitness, and then I'm looking at myself and I'm like, bro, what are you even doing? You got a fucking belly. You got fat. You got like at least 10 pounds of fat on you. So I couldn't even come out, which makes sense. Now I'm not fat like I was 2 months ago. So now at least maybe this is why I'm coming out with this fucking first thing, that I'm gonna put it up. I don't care if this fucking, I don't even like this flip, whatever the fuck it is, the front facing camera. I don't know why. I always wanted, oh, it's gonna be this way and that way and set up, and there's gonna be background on me with the fucking springs, which is gonna happen. And